So it's super obvious that this plant, this hydrangea, doesn't get the most sun of all of them. But look at, this is what I was talking about the flowers being burned. It's actually not common, not uncommon, I mean in the heat. A lot of people have this happen, but it means that they can't handle, listen to that, they can't handle the afternoon sun. It does have new ones, and they get kind of shaded because they're on the bottom, and you can see some new growth there. You can see some new growth inside the plant where it was kind of dying. You can see the leaves, but there's new growth. So this one's doing pretty good, but I'm still going to move it. It won't survive. I mean, it'll survive, but it'll always look like this, no matter how big it gets. I thought if the roots got deep enough, it could handle it, but the flowers just cannot handle. And then look at the difference size-wise, because this one gets the second amount of sun because of where the sun sets. And then again, a pretty new flower, lots of new growth, but again, same thing, just all over. And then sadly, this is the one that gets the most sun, and every single flower was completely dead. When I say dead, I mean there was no life on it. They were completely brown. So I cut them off, and I wasn't sure if it was going to live, although if you look down here, I can see some green, and then I noticed there was one leaf, and it's, you know, it's burnt, but it's there, and it's got a little bit new growth even in the center. So I'm hopeful if I pot that one up, it may survive. I don't know. If it doesn't, it doesn't, but I'm definitely taking it out. So that's my plan, is to pot these up. Hi, Hammer. Hummingbird came really close to me and then decided to fly away. My plan is to pot them up and put them over here on the patio where they only get morning sun. And then in the fall, because I can't do it now because of the heat, 1, and 2, I want to plant them over here where the roses are. I can't do it now though because I don't know where to put these, so I might need your input. These can go in full sun, but I don't want them where the roses are because I want salvia there. And I've already got 1 rose there, and I'm going to plant 2 more. So I'm going to have roses and the star jasmine climbing that because I want it covered, but I want pretty flowers to look at. So I'm not sure where to put these. You'll notice they're very yellowy. I have an iron deficiency. And the way that you can tell you have an iron deficiency is, 1, that the leaves are really yellow, which the new growth often is, but it's more than just the new growth. This one doesn't look as obvious as these over here. I'll show you. Anyway, help me think where I want to put, because I want to put them together, those 3, because it just looks so much better in a cluster. Let me see if I can show you an example on here. Yeah, here we go. So do you see how there's veining, and you can see the deep color lines through there? This is leafcutter bees that make their nests with the leaves, so that's nothing to worry about. But these deep veining with the light color, that means there's an iron deficiency. So it's very obvious that that's what's going on with some of my plants. And I've noticed it in different places. It's not just those, but just different areas. So I know I have an iron deficiency in my soil. I bought some stuff to treat it. I just haven't done it yet. Anyway, help me think about where I should put those roses, because I just really have no idea where I should put them. I could put them right there alongside, because I don't have anything right there right now. I just don't want to have to move them twice. I was thinking about putting a planter or a couple of planters, real skinny, narrow ones right here, that would help give this area a little bit of shade. I'm not gonna do that though. I just remembered I found a cover, what do you call it? Like a gazebo with a solid roof on it that I'm gonna get. So I'm not gonna do that. I just don't know where to put them. I really have no idea. But obviously I don't want to get rid of them. I just don't know. I just don't know where they will look good. And all these, they really need to be like up against something. Like they look good up against the house. That area over there is way too narrow. It doesn't get enough sun, and they would hang out over the walkway, so that wouldn't work. This is going to be the boys' play area, and I really don't want them over here because I don't think we'd be able to appreciate them. I'm just not sure. If I put them here, again, I'm going to have the gazebo thing, but they'd also be too tall, and I don't want to obstruct the view to the boys' play area. So I'm just really struggling where to put them. If you have any ideas, let me know. I mean, I could always put them in pots on the patio, or put them in pots and, you know, place them in the landscape somewhere where there's, you know, bare spots or whatever. But I don't know. I don't want to have to water stuff, and it's challenging to hook up pots to drip irrigation. And so I don't want a lot of manual work. Look at this. This gomphrena has gotten so big. You can't really tell how big, but it's about 3 feet wide by about 2.5 feet tall. But it's completely dwarfed this, and it was dying anyway. Oh, it's dead now. This lavender, Spanish lavender, and then this one's doing fine. That other one was dying, but because that thing, I think, crowded out the last little bit that was alive of the sun, it just died. Anyway, still have to deal with my crabgrass, but it's better since I've covered everything with cardboard and compost. It'll be easier. It's just completely, look at this thing. It's like way over here, but it's just dwarfing everything out. It's terrible. I hate this stuff. So, but that's going to be a project probably for September once it cools down a little bit. So anyway, just wanted to show you, I'm doing some more potting up of some stuff today. Just wanted to show you. The hydrangeas and my little hummingbird friends.